All right, so let's talk about some good players that match it up that would actually hit this box, okay? Let's give you an example of Jim Furyk. So Jim Furyk would take the club outside with very little turn. From here, what he'd do is he'd start to suck this arm behind him, and with this thing on, he would actually hit it, okay? So if I took this thing off and demonstrated Jim Furyk going out, dropping it back behind him, and turning and turning and turning, that would be a great matchup, okay? So the deal is what is he losing? He's made a lot of money. I wouldn't say he's losing anything. But what I would say is he's losing a little speed, okay? I would also say that he could use one box, okay? This box right here, as he turned and left that behind, would still clear out. Where some players could get this sucked behind and still pull and hit this box, okay? So if it was Jim Furyk, I would say, hey, or you have a matchup like Jim Furyk, I would say, keep this box on, keep this one moving, okay? So I'm gonna demonstrate if I did have this one on back on the seam line, and I came up in that same position and I started to do this, okay? Now all of a sudden I go, okay, I don't wanna turn it all, but I wanna keep it back in front and I'm gonna turn like him. You're gonna see that this hand pass moving way out here, and most likely I'm gonna hosel it unless I start to stand up, okay? And if I don't stand up and I decide to go up here and leave it in front with Jim Furyk, I'm gonna come right across it. I'm either gonna pull it or slice it or cut it depending on what my face is doing with that path that's going dead left, okay? So understanding that, his matchup is brilliant, okay? There's another few players that I could look at that have very little turn and they start to tilt. That helps you get it inside. They would hit this. That would be me, okay? I had very little turn and I would start to slide to get that thing back inside. So when I first got this, what helped me here is that now that I could turn that box back, if I tilted now, the club got too far inside. So now I know that if I turn this box back, I can start to get in the ground, which is creating more speed, and I can get back around the turn, which is brilliant, okay? So the thing is, if you're a player who doesn't turn, you're gonna do a few things. You're either gonna suck your arm behind you, you're either gonna go up here with very little turn, you're gonna pull down and come across the ball, or you'll get up here with a little turn, pull your arms down and try and turn. No power in that. Or you're a player that comes up here and just avoids it and slices it, okay? But if you're a good matchup player, the matchups would be tilt, suck the arm down, pull the arms down and then turn, or stand up, okay? I don't like the stand up one. It's not a very good matchup. You had loft, but it is a matchup, okay? So if you're any of those players, a tilter, stand up, pull the arms behind or pull the arms down, and you're really good at it, I'd say you might want to leave it alone. You can take this box off and put this one on, okay? And what this one's doing is allowing you to turn through. But if you are a player who doesn't like it and you are a tilter with no turn, make sure you get that back and then learn to use your legs properly through the shot. Meaning, now that you don't have turn, you don't need this. You have turn, now you can learn to use your legs properly and the arms will get in front of you all by themselves, okay? So we're not trying to get our arms back in front with very little turn and pull them down. We're trying to get the box back so we don't have to wait on it, okay? That'll shallow you out, that'll allow you to turn through the shot much better, a lot better ball flight, a lot better shots, a lot more speed, okay?